Hello everyone, CaddywhumpusGamer here, bringing you another episode of Minecraft Awakening. Today's episode, we are going to be continuing the automation of the Singularities. Today is Singularity number 7. This is the Meteoric Singularity. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to put our ME interfaces in here. Oops. Are you kidding me? Alright, first mess up of the day. Alright, so we're going to put these here like we normally do. I did get some ideas from a couple of my viewers for how to do the panels and covers and the glass and whatever else. Shadowwake gave me a really good one that I'm looking forward to trying out. I didn't try it out ahead of time. Hopefully it works. It should. I don't see a reason why not. And it was an ingenious idea, and I'm just like, I never even thought about it. Alright, so we're going to set the translocators here, then we're going to get out our glowstone. And we're going to put the glowstone on the sending side. Now, I did have somebody say the reason it was so slow was because I didn't stick glowstone on it. I did stick glowstone on it. There is a bottleneck with how many you can fit into the compressor. Or, yeah, compressor. And that kind of slows it down, because otherwise what I would do is I would do this setup different. If I could stick more in, I would actually stick the translocators or the condensers here so that I could pump out of the bottom and the side. But unfortunately, the compressors here have to have the input on the top. So it's kind of like, I could do a second row of compressors going in, but then it messes up with your numbers and stuff, and you're still waiting on one or the other anyway. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a bottleneck to get all of those done, and it is kind of annoying. I wish we could transfer them in faster, or maybe have some sort of, you know, you condense and you get like a middle stage and then you condense those. It would be an extra step, but it might be less EMC value, like, at the start. Alright, so anyway, enough said with that. The first one is going to be Peridot. Alright, and I forgot to grab soul sand. There is a standing joke about what will Caddy forget today, because I'm supposedly always going into my ME system to get something that I forgot. Alright, so Peridot is the first one. Then the second one is Ruby. Alright, then the third one is Conductive Iron. Now that, if you don't know how to make that, it is actually made, you can either make it in the Tinkers, or you can make it in the alloy smelter. It's basically just iron and redstone. Now if you do make it in the Tinkers, let's see. Oh, apparently the only way to make it in Tinkers is actually to melt these down. Good to know. Oops. Okay, conductive iron goes in there. Throw 3 of these in here. Close this out. Now the next one is sapphire. Alright, and then the fifth one is steel. 1, 2, 3 of those. Then we have electrical steel. Then we have uranium. And if I was carrying this around in my inventory, like in real life, if I had that thing in my pocket, I think I would be dead by now. Alright, we're going to grab some more soul sand. It's way more than I need, but that's okay. Okay, now the next one is zinc. We'll just throw a little extra in there. And then we have energetic alloy, which I believe, yep, that's the most expensive one. Ruby comes in second place. So we'll just throw a bunch in here, and then in the ruby we'll throw a few more of these. Alright, so that's set up. We're producing those. Now we can run over here and start encoding the patterns. Alright, the first one is Peridot. It's get rid of this. We need to set this to the, what is this? Processing pattern. Alright, so all of them today are going to be a single output. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the soul sand equals one of those. Alright, the next one is the ruby, and I said this is the second most expensive one. And it measures in at 22. Alright, so 22 for the ruby. Encode that. Now the next one is conductive iron. Alright, and the conductive iron is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Encode that. Alright, now the next one is sapphire. Alright, the sapphire singularity is 3. Right? Yep, 3. Sometimes it's hard to follow the lines across on a spreadsheet. I know I can darken the lines, but if I darken them too much, then it's even more confusing. Alright, so now we've done sapphire, we need steel. Alright, there's two different ones. We want the normal steel. And that's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. Encode that. Now we're going to get rid of this. We're going to put in the, oops, electrical steel. And that is going to be 4, I believe. Electrical steel is 4. Alright, encode that. Now we got 3 more to go. Uranium. Alright, and uranium is 6. Alright, encode that. Now the next one is zinc. Alright, 1 zinc is equal to 2 soul sand. And then the last one is the energetic alloy. Alright, and I said that was equal to 27. There we go, 27 like that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, oops, I know what I'm forgetting. The meteoric. Go back over to crafting, encode this, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it back in processing so that we're ready for tomorrow's episode. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the meteoric one in here. Then we'll run over here, put this in here, and then we're going to start messing with the deco and some of the different options. Alright, so the first one is peridot. The second one is a ruby. The third one is conductive iron. Oops. The fourth one is sapphire. Then we have steel. Then we have electrical steel. Then we have uranium. Then we have zinc. And then we have the energetic alloy. Alright, oops. And let's see, we need to go make the covers for this. Alright, let's see, we want clay. And I want yellow. I know I already did yellow, but I want like a bright yellow. So we'll do this. Then we'll go like this and we get the yellow. Now we're going to take this and we're going to do it till we get a brighter yellow. Hopefully a brighter yellow. You know what? We might end up going orange apparently. Okay, did that just cycle through? Interesting. There we go. And yep, that's the last one. We'll do this, the orangey color. Oops. If I could type today. Saw. There we go. Alright, now I've been doing it like this, and I've been cutting these up like this, and doing, you know, the covers and the panels and the ones with the holes in it and stuff. And someone said that you can actually take, I'll show you in a second. Let's see, put that in there. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can actually take anchors, put them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what is this called? Orange. I don't have any, but you can put one like this and it gives you covers, and these can actually just be put on, just clicked on any cable instead of having to line them up with the funky thing like I was doing, which can be very handy. Now the thing that Shadow Wake, oh, that's what you were talking about. Computer Freak was talking about this. Oh wow, I didn't realize I could do this, because at first I was like, well, why should I do that? I only get 4. If I cut them into things, I get 8. Well, now I only need 1 instead of 4. Wow. Okay, Computer Freak, thank you for suggesting those covers. You just right-click on these things, which means I should be able to do the exact same thing. Let's see. Let's go over and try it. Wow. Okay, now that makes sense. I was wondering why in the world I would want to use these things. All right, so I should be able to just right-click on one of these ME interfaces. No? Are you kidding me? I can do it with the control panel things, but I can't do it with these. Are you kidding? That's disappointing. I was getting excited. Wait, it won't even go on. Oh, wait. I know why. I know why. Let's try it on one of these. Aha, it'll work. But I'm going to have to use a cover for the front of this, too. Oh, that is ingenious. Thank you, Computer Freak. Okay, Shadow Wake also had a suggestion. So if we go glass, I thought this was ingenious. I was like, oh my word. Okay, and the other thing is I could have used solid blocks back here behind the chest to fill in there. But I guess I do kind of save materials if I cut it up. Anyway, I was saying how if I close this up, I won't have access to my chests. And Shadow Wake made a suggestion. Shout out to him for this because it is ingenious. I'm like, I never even thought of it. Sometimes I miss the obvious stuff. He goes, oh man, those don't connect. That's what I was worried about. And that's why I didn't try it until the episode, because I wanted it to be a genuine reaction if it didn't work. Bummer. But anyway, he was like, use the ones with the holes in them. So see, this does have glass now, but I can still access the chests and manually throw in stuff if I want to. So wow, okay. I really wish those would connect. Is there like a configuration file to make those connect or not? Because that's kind of disappointing, because that was a brilliant, brilliant idea. I really just wish they would connect and just leave a little hole right there that you basically wouldn't see, but you could still click on the latch and access it. I really, really like that. Alright, I think we're going to set this up. Oh, but that's right. If I make these things, I'm going to have to use different ones here. Because I'm going to have to use the, what are these called? Cable and or bus, the cable covers. Yeah, I think they're called cable covers. I have to use them on the ME interface itself and on the front and on the side to cover those up. But yeah, that will save me quite a bit of resources doing it that way. Yeah. And then I can use one here and then solid blocks there, because really they're clay. They're not that expensive. Oh yeah, and these you can actually craft back together. So if I put 2 of these like this, I'll get these. I can do 2 of these like this, and I can do these and go like this. Which this has an EMC value, so I can just throw it in there, get a little bit more, and go ahead and make what I want. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe if I get a ton of panel covers or whatever those cut apart blocks are, it might start causing lag, but I'm not sure. So I probably will use full blocks wherever I can, because like I said, they're not that expensive. Alright, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, tell a friend, and until next time, this is CaddywhumpusGamer signing off.